Just a quick one, guys, before we get into today's video. We do have a lot of Rangers t-shirts available on our website. Do browse the collection by going to either rfcclothing.com or going down into the link in the description. Let's get into today's video. And hello everybody, welcome back to the channel, guys. Hope you're all well. Before we do get into today's video, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Rangers content. So it is the morning after the result yesterday against Aberdeen, where Rangers lost 2-0. A totally embarrassing result for Rangers. Rangers should be sweeping that team aside. However, yeah, a team lacking attacking impetus and giving up loads of chances. It was a really, really poor result for Rangers. Yes, the league is over, but I don't distress the importance of that fixture to keep that winning feeling, keep that momentum going into the Cup semi-final, our biggest game of the season this weekend. Those players need to turn up, and yes, hopefully there is going to be a couple of players that do come back into the team, like Goldson's and Kent's, because we do stand a better chance with them in the team. However, that's going to be a waiting game with regards to if they're going to be available for the clash. But it needs to be a lot better performance on Sunday. Rangers must win that semi-final. Must win. It's a needs must. If Rangers lose, there's another treble for Celtic. That cannot happen. And, you know, Bill can't come in and go winless in 4 Old Firm games. However, look, it is what it is. We'll park that up for now. But I think there's more sort of worrying stuff that I kind of want to discuss today. And that's with regards to Bill's comments last week. I think the Rangers board are underestimating the size of the rebuild in the summer. We need new faces. We need a lot of new faces, not just 1 or 2, 3 additions. I think we need wholesale changes. Now, Bill said a comment earlier on this week, and basically with regards to the game against St. Mirren, and basically said the ones who started last week, so the starting 11 last week, besides maybe Alan McGregor and Alfredo Morelos, will all be there next season. If they're there next season, maybe that's okay. But a lot of these players need to move on, and they certainly can't be starting 11s next season. Absolutely not. No chance. So I'm going to get the starting 11 up from last week, I say Mirren, and tell you who's going to have to go. Right, so Bart, McGregor, and maybe Morelos, he said. So I'm looking at that back four, and actually, Suter did cover himself in glory yesterday. I feel he was quite good yesterday. I think he was the only player probably in the team that did get pass marks. I was impressed by him, and he has been out for a long time, and I've seen things. So hopefully, actually, I'm a bit of a fan of Suter. Hopefully he can stay fit and actually pair with Connor Goldson in the Cup semi-final. So I'm okay with Suter being there. However, Davies, over the last couple of weeks, especially without Goldson, he has been so sloppy and messy, and he's been causing loads of mistakes, especially in the Old Firm. He looked shaky again yesterday. And again, this may be a situation that, is he good enough for a starting 11 position? I don't know. Now it gets into the main part here. Barisic. How are we going into another season with Barisic as a left back? We can't be going into another season with Barisic a left back. If Ridvan Yilmaz is not good enough, then go get another left back. I don't want to have another season where we're relying on Borna Barisic as our starting left back. He's been there since 2018. Probably should have been cashed in on ages ago. And actually, when he sort of sat down at that 3-0 defeat at Parkhead last season, I think that was his time up in the jersey. I thought he was going to get sold in the summer. However, a year and a half later, he's still in the starting 11 position, despite us spending £5 million on Ridvan Yilmaz. Yilmaz must be shocking if he can't displace Borna Barisic. But yeah, another player there. That's the second player that I don't want to be in the team next season. Tavernier can't do anything wrong. Tavernier's a great player, and he will continue to be the right back and the captain going next season. Nico Raskin, still early days for him. Yep, happy days. Lundstrom. How any managers looking at Lundstrom this season and thinking that he has something? He's been so poor. Yes, he had a decent run to the Europa League final, fit under Giovanni Van Bronckhorst, but this season he's been like an empty jersey. He's been so poor. And I was a big fan of Lundstrom. I was a big fan of Lundstrom last season. Maybe not at the start of the campaign, but he's been poor this season. Again, another player that can't command a starting 11 position. Now, there's obviously the debate there with Tillman. Tillman is what you get. He's still a young kid, 20 years old. But if you make comparisons to the rest of the academy players or the players that we dub as good at 19 coming through our ranks, Tillman's levels above. So I do think Tillman is a player that I would sign. I know he does split opinion. Some would say he doesn't make an impact in the big games, but he's a player that that I think we should still sign, and I would like to see him at the club next season. Todd Cantwell again, he's another new player, and he's going to be fine. He'll be all right. The last one, Sakala. Now, Sakala for me is one that, again, that probably splits opinion, but I just don't think going into next season, if we're going to be going for the title, going to be going for all of the trophies, wanting to qualify for the Champions League, we can't have Sakala out there on that left-hand side. We just can't. He can't be commanding a starter position. We need more strikers. We need more attacking forwards. You know, these guys we've been watching for ages, they're the guys that had so many chances yesterday and just couldn't put the ball in the back of the net. We need an attacking line with teeth. Our attacking line is toothless. And Sakala was a part of that. He had a one-on-one with the goalkeeper, which would have put us 1-0 up. It was an easy one for him to finish. He just didn't do it. That's what I'm thinking with Sakala. He just doesn't know end product. And again, going into next season, I don't want to see him in the starting 11. So there already, I've already pointed out of this starting 11 from Bill's comments that he said, Barisic, Davies, Lundstrom, Sakala. There's already 4 there, and that's not including McGregor. He can't be in goal next season. John McLaughlin and all these sorts of people. So the players that he's saying that are going to be here next season, they're not good enough. They're not good enough to challenge for a title. And we've seen that yesterday. Again, some of these players were starting yesterday. So my worry is that this Rangers board are underestimating the job in the summer. This summer is massive for us. It's huge. And we dropped a bollock last year, yes, because the Europa League final covered us in glory a bit. But we did bring in players, but we recruited in the wrong way. We didn't bring in the right players, and none of them have really hit the ground running, bar maybe Tillman. And to be fair to Lawrence, he was pretty good, but he was obviously injured. He picked up an injury in November and has been out for the rest of the campaign. But this season, I think this summer, I think we need 6 or 7 starting positions, forwards, another midfielder, another defender, a left back, some more attacking players, finally a right winger, definitely a goalkeeper. Already that's 6 just going into the starting 11 there. Then we need some squad players as well, players good enough to be playing starting when we're going to be playing Tuesday to Saturday, Wednesday to Saturday, then they need to be coming in as well to offer good squad depth. I don't want the Rangers board underestimating, and the way the Bills spoke there, that these players are going to be in the team, in the starting 11 next season, is really, really worrying. Really, really worrying. I really hope this Rangers board do know that the job that they got on their hands, they need to spend a lot of money, they need to bring in a lot of players. But yeah, just after yesterday's result, I just remembered what Bill said last week, and I had to come on here and sort of vent it. But yeah, definitely we need reinforcements in the summer. It's going to be a busy one. I hope it is, and I hope the Rangers board are aware of that. I really, really do. If we do start those Champions League qualifiers with this starting 11, I am not going to be happy, and I don't think the Rangers fans are going to be happy either. Rangers fans, what are your thoughts on yesterday's performance, and how many players do we need to sign in the summer? Please do let me know how many and which positions down there in the comment section below. That brings us to the end of today's video. Please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Rangers content. Remember, we have got Rangers t-shirts available on our website, so do browse the collection by going down into the link in the description or going to rfcclothing.com. Thank you, and I'll see you all next time. Take care. Peace.